Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, February 9th, I think. We're going to talk about losing time. And I want to know if anybody else is losing time this week. So I'm going to tell you some things that have happened and tell me if you're experiencing anything like this. So it started for sure on Monday morning with a pot of coffee that I do not remember making. I remember putting the coffee grounds in. I don't remember adding the water and hitting the go button. And I definitely don't remember it going long enough to the point where the coffee pot actually turned itself off. I don't remember smelling any coffee in the apartment. I do not remember hearing any beeps, which is not that unusual because I was in the closet cleaning out some stuff. But I ended up coming back into the kitchen thinking that I was finishing a half done, like I just needed to add water to it. And come to find out, as I'm watching it brew, it was filling up to the top, to the top, to the top. And then when I finally did drink that, it tasted burnt. So the only conclusion that I can come up with is that I went ahead and started it and forgot about it and just don't remember adding the water and hitting the go button. So that was the first thing that was like really odd. I was like, I've never done that before. I've never fixed coffee and then forgot that I had it or had any other signals that it was going. So that was the first thing on Monday that I was like, this is so weird. So anyway, yesterday morning, first of all, I got up and I had to look at my phone at the calendar to see what day it was, because when I got up yesterday, I was like, I couldn't remember. I was thinking it was Thursday morning, and I was like, what day is it? I mean, I was kind of in like a fog when I got up. I'm like, what day is it? And my days have been off this week because I was off on Monday, but still, I mean, I should be like behind, not ahead because of that. Anyhow, I even asked one of the girls at work yesterday, and I was like, yeah, man, I thought it was like Thursday. And she goes, so did I. So I feel like there is some sort of intense energy going on, because yesterday morning before I did my video, I ended up spewing sausage crumbles all over my kitchen floor when I was trying to fix my breakfast. And I was just like, oh my God, and about spilled some water. So there was some sort of like weird energy that came in yesterday morning. And when I got to the office, there was like this high-pitched noise in my ear. So I was already agitated and aggravated from having crap all over my kitchen floor. And then when I got in, that high-pitched noise was going on, and there were a bunch of sirens going on. And I was like, there's like something going on this week. And I can always, I mean, some days there's not a lot of ambulances or fire trucks that go by my office, and some days it's just constant. They're just going, and it's about once a month. And I always will say, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that will die today because I hear all of the sirens, and it's about once a month that happens. So knowing that, having all of that weird stuff kind of happen, I have an atomic clock that I look at. It's right beside my TV. And it's the thing that I look at in the morning, so I know it's time to get in the shower. When I come home for lunch, that's the clock that I look at, so I know what time I need to get out of here to get back to lunch on time. Yesterday morning, it was fine. It was fine when I came home at lunch. And when I came home from work last night, it said 10... I think it said like 10:15 or 9:15. It was 9:15 p.m. And I'm like, what? And then when I got a closer look to it, it said 9:15 on Tuesday. It literally had the date Tuesday, so it had the day before. And I was like, that's just weird. I have never had that happen. So I was already suspicious that they were fucking with our time. And then when that happened, I was like, maybe that was the true sign that my intuition was right, that our time had been screwed with this week, and they were just showing me on the clock. I didn't replace the batteries or anything. I have not been having any problems with it whatsoever to make me think the batteries are out. I changed the time last night and it's been fine ever since. I mean, it says it's 7:50 this morning. It says the right day. It says the right time. So 12 hours later, it's still doing okay. And so anyway, that's my question to you guys. Have you noticed anything weird with time this week? Have you noticed losing any time? Have you been having a struggle with figuring out what day it is? Is this happening where you're at? Is it happening all over the world? And this is also something else that I got in when I was putting my makeup on this morning, talking about a lot of people passing at one time. So I'm like, I don't know if there are like ships up there, and when this intense energy hits us, and there's people down here or souls that are like going, all right, I'm done down here. And that's one of the reasons like all of these people end up like leaving all at once. I don't know. That just kind of popped into my head about so many people leaving all at once and like raising their hands and saying, I'm done down here. So anyway, that is it. That's my question for the day. Are you losing time? Are your clocks whacked out this week? Are you finding extraordinary amounts of energy affecting things like spilling, dropping, exploding? You know what I mean? Just like an extraordinary amount of energy in the air causing some disruption in different things. That's what I want to know. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.